Pisces, this is your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. It is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign. There's always an extended reading. That link is right below. I hope you'll continue the message with me after this. Please remember to subscribe to the channel always, and recommend it to your friends. Ring that bell so you know when I upload your favorite content. Pisces content gets uploaded every single Wednesday. Check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising sign because they're all aspects of you, so it's important. And then I have a second YouTube channel. It's called Astrology Motivation. I'll attach the link above. I hope that you guys can check me out over there, where I go live, do pick-a-cards, all cool stuff. And if you want to catch me live every day, go and find my Instagram profile. You can just check you could just click the Instagram icon on my front page, or check out the description box. The link to my Instagram channel is below. Do not try to search me. There's too many scammers, unfortunately. Only trust the links that I provide. Okay, then you know you're getting me. You ready? Pisces, we are changing, aren't we? All of us. And this is a beautiful time, actually. If you are finding it easier now, it's because Neptune is direct, and because that happened, what was it, December 1st. Now, it's interesting. Neptune helps us reconnect with illusions. And you think, well, why is that good? Well, for you guys, it's definitely good. But illusions or dreams are what help us keep connect. It's how we extend ourselves beyond the three-dimensional reality that we live in. You know, we are really trapped through these bodies in this three-dimensional world because we're supposed to be, because it's a challenge, because it's school and we need to learn, and it's just a beautiful experience here, very wonderful place. But it has to grow, right? We still have that connection with the eternal, and that's the land of dreams. Place where everything is possible. There's no boundaries, there's no dimensions, you know, it just keeps going. And that's the beautiful realm that you rule. And I think as long as you go into it through connectivity and faith, through faith and connectivity to God, there really is no mystery about it, because you're not even asking questions. Because if you're connected to everything all at once, you don't have any questions. You know all the answers already. And so the connection to the dream space is what connects us to this beautiful realm. And when Neptune, of course, is direct, it's almost like the connection is reconnected, right? We have our dreams back, and not dreams just like goals and aspirations, but also dreams such as we have our connection to God again. We have our connection to the eternal again. Faith can return again. And so if you feel stronger and kind of less tolerant of bullshit, that's exactly why. And this is a really time when you will actually definitely start moving forward. You know, if you've been stuck or hemming and hawing, or you're not certain or sure about something, or you felt unsettled about it, you'll settle in now, because you'll start feeling your strength and power again. And here you are. There is always enough. And it is. You're feeling so many emotions, so much, but also a sense of feeling yourself, that there is enough. I'm enough. I have enough. These emotions are beautiful. I accept them all. I note them all. I feel it. There's also a lot of responsibility right now. Your life can be very hectic, with either opportunities coming in or just really busy. But it's a good busy. It's a productiveness. I'm telling you, you're expanding, broadening, and growing. Think about your intuition, right? There's always enough. This is the time when you can actually work your way out of predicaments where the ideas will come to you. Bam. Like this is the best time to take an IQ test. I'm telling you guys, like this is a really good time if you guys are being tested, especially intellectually right now. This is a really great time for you, because there's just so much that you have access to. and that you can articulate. Okay, you'll see that through my reading, just so that you know. I'll kind of start more esoteric, right? And then translate that into, okay, how is this impacting your everyday, right? So we have Swan Spirit here, time for a deep dive. I would tell you this right now, guys. There's a situation here in your life that is fathomless. This is something that goes very, very deep, and you're inspired by love, maybe partnership, in order to really get down there and dig in. You're not going to miss anything. It's too important to you. You're inspired by this sort of heart and soul connection to another person. This is not a romance reading. Certainly this suggests romance, but it's not a romance reading. This could be the love of your child, love of your parents. This is connectivity. This is love. But also, that's what I'm saying, this love, this inspiration. But this is Libra. This is partnership. So it's almost like, I love this so much. That's going to be my guiding force. I'm not going to limit myself, right? This also could be an inspiration, new love, a new romance, or something like that. Yes, this could all be. But what I'm saying is this is it's almost like you believe again. And I feel a sense of liberation and freedom. That's channeled. I don't know where that's coming from. But there is a sense of liberation and freedom. And then shut up. I just said that okay. Freedom is yours. Tell me in the comments below if this is reversed. Just let me know, because it's kind of weird and I'm trying to fix that. Freedom is yours. What do you love more than anything? Because that's what you're free to do. And it's love that's liberating you. So I'm not even saying that you're breaking up with somebody. Though, if you don't need my permission, if that's what you need, if that's what this means to you, this is the time to do it. A lot of people are. There's a lot of relationships that are not surviving this Venus sextile Mars, poking at Mars, and solar eclipse, new moon, Venus conjunct Pluto. There's a lot that's not surviving that, okay? So, but this indicates that if that's the case, you feel good about it. It's been that would have been a situation where it had been a long time coming. And so the liberation I felt would be, of all that emotion, there's so much emotion, there was so much love, there was so much passion, so much maybe expectation, the freedom, you haven't felt this light in years. Because there's just such a heaviness. Of course, the cards being upright imply that there's just so much overwhelming joy in your romance that you feel liberated and you feel free and you feel an infusion of energy that you haven't felt in a very long time. So this person is actually contributing to a certain liberation of sorts. This is also your passions becoming liberated and you starting to share them or communicate them out loud. So you're sharing, you're definitely sharing. Maybe you're debuting something, there's some sort of whatever it is, you're liberating, almost birthing something that you've been working really hard on. Be peace. Fell right in between all this emotion and more Libra energy, which is finding a balance, balancing out yourself. How? I love this. Okay, how does the dove represent love? If you think the dove, think about Christian canon. You don't have to be Christian, but Christian canon puts the dove as the symbol for the Holy Spirit. Remember, there's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit represents the third, right? The trifecta, the heart, mind, and soul, the soul part of that, right? That's kind of what this is, and that's actually what is balance. Balance isn't 2. Balance is 3. Why? Why is balance 3? Because you need that spiritual objectivity to keep you both in line, not thinking about yourselves. And so this is a sense of you have faith in this situation, and faith is here. This could actually also be a blessing. You feel blessed, or you feel that there's a blessing coming to you, Pisces, right? This circumstance, this situation is blessed. We have learned from the past here. This is elephant energy, which is earth energy. So really feeling grounded here. This is usually Capricornian or Taurus energy. You could be dealing with one of those signs. Any of these signs you could be dealing with, of course. Learn from the past. So that's what you're liberated from. You're liberated from the obligations and mistakes because you've learned from the past. It's the only way that we can liberate ourselves from our traumas, from our mistakes, is by learning from them. Because then they're not failures, they're lessons. And that's what happened. You learned. And you remember. It's almost like in some ways, I'm going to remember. Instead of like worrying about what's going on with me right now, I'm going to remember how fucking bad it used to be. Right? And then I'm going to be liberated. I'm going to be liberated from those fears. It's almost like you're stressing out over, like wedding plans or wedding arrangements or stuff like that. Oh, I'm just so stressed out. Or, oh, he or she didn't do the dishes again. And then you remember, and you feel all this stress, and then all of a sudden you remember that relationship 15 years ago where you had black eyes every day. Or just like bags under your eyes from crying all the time, right? Didn't know whether or not they were going to leave or stay from time to time. And then you're like, flash forward back to the day and you're like, okay, I remember. I am so happy and filled with joy that I can sit here and complain about these fucking dishes. Because wow, is my life so much better now. And it's because you learned. And that's how you improved. And so that you can also feel a sense of joy in yourself. You've grown, you've expanded, and that's what we talked about. It's kind of the conversation we opened up this reading with, is that you've grown. You're starting to see, because it's hard from the inside. You don't even see your wrinkles starting to come in. You're like your age, like you look at yourself too much, right? This is almost like, wow, I have changed. And it's not pride, it's joy. It's I am really free from the stupid shit in the past. Like this really doesn't get to me or bother me anywhere more. Oh my God, the freedom and liberation to just be in love or be involved with something that I love or someone that I love. The joy of this. Wow. Watch your words. Okay. This is interesting energy. See, you learned what to say and what not to say. You also learned how to be clever. You did. Now, sometimes parrot energy is somebody just like copying what you say, sort of a mimic of some sort. And maybe you're a little bit concerned about that. You're like, because you don't want to be around somebody who just tells you what you want to hear or what you've already understood or what you already know. But this is definitely a sense of watch your words. Why? Because somebody's listening really carefully. But you're aware of it, right? What I want to know is, what are they listening to? Like, what is this? Why watch your words? Oh, maybe that's the lesson you've learned. Because those will lead to defeat. Somebody may feel like your words sound like criticism. Because 5 of Swords is like just feeling attacked from all angles. So somebody may really feel like, okay. This could also be a sense of you're planning something and you don't want somebody to know about it. The 4 of Swords is like, is abundance. It's joy. It's passion that is stabilized passion. this is almost like a situation where you guys almost enjoy arguing with each other. That's like where you enjoy frustrating each other, or niddling each other, or poking at each other. You kind of, it's almost a sense of your foreplay. That's really interesting energy. You could also be trying to keep a secret from somebody because somebody's planning something for you. You don't want them to know. What would that be? What would that be, Pisces? Oh, this is depression. Somebody's depressed. Be another water sign. There could be messages coming into you that's really starting to bother you, or the way somebody talks to you is bothering you. It's starting to make you feel like it's starting to defeat the passion you once had for them, and you're starting to remember the past. That's what this is. But see, that's also a sense of joy, right? That can make you feel stronger. Because there's a sense of either you've been through this before and you can sense the red flags and you're not going to stand there and let it smack you in the face like you used to, or you know how to chop down, happy birthday, Doug Denny, the red flag. That's what's going on. Shit. You're finding a way to make this work. So Temperance is here. This is also current. So this is a timestamp right here, right now. But it's also a sense of trying to make things work, or finding a way to work this all out. This is also stability, just like the Libra energy, the peace energy. Maybe finally finding a way to make peace with this confrontation, or this rub, or what do you call it? Well, not like a tension between the two of you, between whoever's going on, like this tension. You're finding a way to relieve it. Okay, I want to move on to these cards. Pisces, trapped in fear. Maybe you're finally finding a way to confront or talk. Okay, let's go back. As we keep going, things keep coming out. So somebody wants to say something, or maybe you need to say something, or somebody wants to say something. You can tell that somebody's being extra careful with their words because they don't know what to say or how to phrase it. You can tell that somebody is stuck right now. This is trapped in fear. Maybe you're afraid to talk or say things. Maybe you feel like you have to walk on eggshells around somebody because every time you try to talk to them, it's like this big explosive thing, and they take it really personally, or you take it really personally, and it's really kind of almost like it's become a conflict. So ultimately, why am I feeling freedom? It started out really good. What is happening? Let's sum this up for me, God. Peace is coming again. So this conflict you're starting to resolve. Or you're desiring peace, and you wish for peace, and you hope for peace. You're watching your words so that you can have peace, because you know that the words, or sharing words, they're not working. They're not effective. They're not getting through or communicating. Even a sense of I love you is not working, right? The sense of you're getting better at poise. This is poised. You're getting better at knowing. Poise is also balance, right? Being ready. You're ready because you know that somebody always misinterprets your words, or you always misinterpret theirs. There's just this sense of like, words aren't going to do it. Words are not going to help us here. We have to just kind of like trust each other's feeling, or trust each other's passion. Because there's something here where you're working it out. You know, maybe you guys had words and you're afraid of, there could have been an explosion, just like yelling at somebody, though it needed to happen. You're kind of like, okay, how do we repair this? Or I'm really scared right now because honestly, I'm kind of like everything's on eggshells, right? Trying to keep the peace, even though something really hurt you. Something really hurt you. You can't stay in this energy. you've got to be honest because something really, really hurt you. So what do they do about being trapped in fear? Because you want peace and you want to be happy. What is trapped in fear? What do they do about it? What do they do about it? Nine of Cups? That doesn't make any sense. You're afraid that this is everything you've ever wanted? You're going to have to let me know about that in the comments below. I'm going to go deeper. I hope that you guys can join me for the extended. I think you already know what this means. I'm going to dig down into what this means. So please join me. The link is below. And I'll see you guys. If you, please remember to like this video and then share it on your social media platforms. If you'd be so kind, I'd be grateful. Thank you, Pisces. I'll see you in the extended.